Alright guys, this is the first page of the pins we got from our most recent Disney trip, and mostly all the ones on this page are ones we bought. So this one here is the Magic Kingdom, and it has Cinderella Castle. The one next to it is just a Walt Disney World pin, and it's actually really cool looking in person. The camera doesn't really pick up how sparkly it is, but it looks really cool. Next to it there, we have one that has all 4 park symbols on it, which is kind of hard to find. I never really see any that I like, so... We've got this one here in the middle of Cinderella Castle. I really like it because it has the dangling element there. It's kind of cool. Next to it, we have 2014 Cinderella. I have the 2013 one, so I had to get another one of the same. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Next to it, we have Stitch, and this is our attractions section here of the ones we bought. This one's pretty cool. He's riding Space Mountain, and this one slides up and down. Kind of cool. And next to it, we have a Tower of Terror pin, which is maybe my favorite attraction. It's tied with Haunted Mansion. But it has Stitch inside, and he's cutting the cord, and down the elevator goes. Underneath it, we just have some random open edition ones. We have Cruella there, and Tigger. Going over here, we have Haunted Mansion, which is... If you've watched any of our videos, you'll know we really love Haunted Mansion. Going over here, we have a couple more attraction ones. That's Stitch. This was a mystery set. It has characters riding attractions. So we have Stitch riding Buzz Lightyear, Mickey and Goofy riding Dinosaur, and Goofy, Donald, and Pluto riding Test Track. Underneath it, there's Dopey and Grumpy riding Splash Mountain, and Donald and his nephews riding the Rock and Roller Coaster. Chip and Dale with Expedition Everest, and you can tell because of the Yeti footprint there. Next to that, we have a Stitch wearing a bandana, which we like to call Bahama Mama Stitch. We have these are Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom set, and it's all villains, so that's pretty cool. We love villains. We have Jafar, Chernabog, and the Doctor over here from Princess and the Frog. Over here, these are a mystery set as well. It's villains doing cartoon cells, I guess you could call them, or frames. They each have a saying on them. So we have Ursula and Cruella. We also have the Queen of Hearts, but she's not on this page because we didn't get her on this trip. These ones here are from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Each pin in the mystery set has a main character riding a train car, and actually we have the entire set, and randomly when we were walking out of Pirates of the Caribbean, I stopped by the little Jack Skellington section, which I'm not even really sure why it's there. And I bought a box, and it had the last 2 we needed, which was Oogie and the Doctor there. So we had no repeats ever in that entire set, which is an accomplishment. If you're a pin trader, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We passed some Jack Skellington ones, and this is a Stitch. It's a cruise line one. You can tell because of the symbol on his hat there. But that's all for this page. On to the next one. Alright, so this page is a couple more open edition ones. I really like this set here of the princesses with their dresses. I just really like that there's one for almost every princess, so I had to get, try to get them all. We have Cinderella, Aurora, and Belle, and then you have Merida. Hers isn't glittery, but whatever. In the middle here, we have a crest that has a whole bunch of the princesses on it. I think either this one or the hinged one I'm going to show you in a second are from Disneyland Paris for some reason. It says on the packaging. I'm not sure which one, I can't remember. And then we have Ariel, Snow White, and Tiana. This actually breaks my rule about Ariel. I never buy her in a dress because I hate her human form pins and logos and stuff. Usually only get Mermaid. And we have Jessica and Roger up there randomly. Fun fact, that Tiana was more expensive than all those other princess ones, which doesn't make any sense to me. We're going to go over here now. Right here we have a set, we have Lumiere and Belle. This is from a New Fantasyland set, which only has Beauty and the Beast characters on it for some reason. This is the hinge one I was talking about. That might be from Paris, but I can't tell. It has all the princesses, and then it opens up here with all their dresses. But the really cool thing is it has all their signatures on the inside. So that's cool. Underneath that we have these Disney characters playing Star Wars characters. There's a Stitch one with Stitch as Yoda we really wanted, but we never got that one. So these are the ones we got instead. They're mystery packs, so you don't get to choose which ones you want. Below them we have a Hollywood Studios series of clapboards with characters. I think we have Buzz Lightyear, Jack, Skellington, Kermit, Maleficent, Tinkerbell. But we really want Stitch, which is the only one we didn't get, probably. And finally, on this page, we have this Zodiac series, and I'll zoom out so you can see the other ones. As you can see, we're missing some of them. Of course, it's always the ones we want, like Abu and Tigger. But we got some of them. So, next page. Alright, so up until this point, those were all pins that I've showed you that we paid for, that we bought. These are all ones that we traded with cast members for, so these were all off cast member lanyards. That Rapunzel there in the top left corner actually comes from a starter set you can buy, so anytime we get a pin that is for purchase off trading, we always like that because we get it a little bit cheaper than actually buying the set. There you have a series with butterflies and hearts with princesses. We have Snow White and Cinderella. We have an Ariel there, and we always trade for Ariel because she is hard to find on cast member lanyards, excuse me. We have Vinylmation Belle there in the middle, and we hate Vinylmations, but we like Belle, so we kept that one. The next three are from a series of mystery boxes with princesses with their in the shape of crests. So we have Jasmine, Tiana, and surprisingly Ariel. I never thought we would get Ariel. She's so popular. This Cinderella pin is fake, or a scrapper. I can tell because of how crappy the paint is on the right border there, right there. But I didn't notice it until now, so whatever. Really love this one. We traded a fellow pin trader at Epcot for this. If you've ever been to Epcot, you'll see there's those 4 tables in front of the pin trading station that you can trade with people who have tons of pins. So we traded for that one. Her eyebrows are really thick, though. Let's see if I can zoom in. Nope. I don't like it, that part, but I love the border, so we kept it. This Rapunzel, if you remember the page before, you had all the glittery princess dress ones. She's from that little series there. So, but we got her for trading, so cheaper. Here we have Jessica. We love Jessica. She is probably the most inappropriate character for Disney. She's the least child-friendly, I think. And she is really rare. We never ever see her on lanyards. So anytime we do catch her, we always trade for her, even if we already have it. Here we have some Jasmines, and this one where she's standing up here. I really like that one. I've never seen her in that pose, and I think it's an older pin, so that's cool. Over here we have Philip and Aurora. I'm not sure if that's from a set or a booster set or what. We have Tiana and her Hidden Mickey perfume bottle series. There's a couple more of that series that we have. There's a Cinderella there, and this World of Color one with Ariel and Sebastian is really cool because it's from Disneyland. Anytime I see a pin from Disneyland, I always trade for it because I've never been there, so I always like to think, you know, how did this pin get all the way across the country? It's kind of cool. Below it, we have parking lot sign characters. We have Woody, Peter Pan, Rapunzel, and Aladdin. Moving over here, we have Cars. I hate Cars, really. It's my least favorite Pixar series, but you never ever see them on lanyards, so I traded for them. This is a Hidden Mickey series as well. I don't know, they're patriotic characters. Obviously, we had to get Jessica, but then we got Doug over here on the right side of the frame, right there. So then we got Figment just because we already had some of the set. And I don't know if you guys are unfamiliar with Hidden Mickey series. The silver one here that looks just like that Doug up there is the Chaser, which means it's lower edition and it's rarer than the regular ones. I'm not sure what the cow is from. I never remember where horse color is from, but it reminded me of the short before Frozen, so that's why I got it. Here's some villain parking lot signs, and you'll notice we have a lot of duplicates because it's hard to tell when you're trading which sometimes if it's a scrapper or if it's fake. So if I see it and I like it, I just trade for it, and then I determine later if it's real. And if they're real, then I just trade them later or sell them on eBay or something. A lot of Cruellas. And we have Jafar. Over in the corner here, this is a snowflake series from Disneyland. It has characters with a silver snowflake in the background. I don't know how many are in the series, but we have a decent amount, I want to say. These ones right here I don't think are part of the same set, but I'm not sure because it looks really similar. Like these two right here for sure. We have Vinylmation, which I hate Vinylmation, but this one is limited edition. I traded for it off a cast member lanyard. That's the only reason I kept it, because it's limited edition. And these two are also parking lot signs. They're just from Animal Kingdom. That's it for this page. Off to the next one.